Hello, everybody. It's me here. So I wanted to come on here and just talk with you guys for a little bit. The first thing I did want to talk about is daylight savings since it's coming up. I don't remember what day. I can't remember. It's early November. If you guys know what day, feel free to comment down below. As you know, I'm grateful for all my subscribers, and I am very thankful that you have chosen to subscribe, and I'm not going to force you to continue subscribing if that's not what you want, because that's not my that's not really, in my aggressive nature. I would never ask you guys to do that if you're not comfortable. If you don't like this channel, you are more than welcome to exit and go find another channel to watch. I'm not going to force you to subscribe or do anything. I'm not going to ask anything of you. So that's the only thing. The only thing I ask in return is that you're kind to me and no rudeness. That is all. So the first thing I wanted to touch on is daylight savings, and I think daylight savings is no longer needed. I'm not even sure, 100% sure why why it was invented in the first place. I just think it's bad for your health. It's not a very useful tool at all, but we have to do it twice a year, so I always hated that. So moving the clock forward an hour and moving it back an hour in the wintertime, just to give you some sort of shed light on the issue. So tell me in the comment section below what you guys think of daylight savings, because I absolutely hate it. I hate it with a fiery passion. I don't like it. It's annoying. It's always annoying, especially when you're still going to school. You guys know I just graduated, but when you're still in school, it's very annoying because you have to get up earlier, or you have to get up 1 hour. You still have to get up early. If you go to school, do not get up late. But, you have to adjust your time a lot, and it's just really annoying. So, yeah. Especially if you're in your years of college, you have to adjust a lot. So it's not always going to be the easiest thing. It's going to be very hard on a lot of people. And I'm not sure I felt the full effects of daylight savings over the years, even when I was a young girl. So I have no idea. But I definitely feel tired a lot more. That's for sure. I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you that. Something did happen today. And I want you guys to know that in this situation that I'm about to tell you, I want you to know, in all honesty, I am not the aggressor at all. I am not the aggressor, period. I did have to go to Canadian Tire today. If you're not familiar with Canadian Tire, it's a store here in Canada that we use for our goods and services. So, housewares, Keurig machines, stuff like that. I had to try to return a Keurig machine that no longer worked. Unfortunately, the store manager did come to the front desk where there's so many different Canadian Tires, but it's this big square and this big sign that says customer service right, like hanging right above it. And then you just walk up to the desk and say, hey, how are you? Hello, And I'm dealing with all females here. There's no males or anything like that. So it's not like, none of that stuff. But, so this female manager walks up to me and walks up to the desk because I requested that she come down just to, make sure that we achieve clarity. So I have to do a return, and I tell her everything that's wrong with the machine. It's not working no more. It's just not, it's not functioning no more, and I want my money back, or I want to, store credit, replacement, stuff like that. She absolutely, I promise you, I am the nicest person as long as you're nice to me. She tells me that I have to leave the store, that it has been explained to me already multiple times. It has not been explained. Her associates just said that there's nothing that can be done, but the machine is not even that old, I would never bring back a machine that was too old to return, because that makes no sense. I did not have the receipt. I paid the normal way that everybody pays and whatnot, but she told me that I have to leave the store, and if I don't leave the store, she'll trespass me. And I said, why would I be, why would I be trespassed? Like, she just, you know, she's just not a good person. And I did not argue with this woman. I did not raise my voice once at her. I said, ma'am, please, this machine is old. It doesn't work anymore. I need to, I need to at least get my money back or something. She says this machine, regardless if it's no good anymore, we can't even return it. The return policy is screwy. So I've had a lot of problems with a lot of different, retail chains, but I gotta say, Canadian Tire is just going downhill, guys. I really don't like it. But regardless of the situation, not having a receipt or whatnot, people will lose receipts and information and boxes and stuff like that all the time. You know, it's not a matter of when, it's a matter of, how and what happened. I described everything that happened. I did it in a calm manner. I never once raised my voice, and she told me that if I don't leave the store, the police will be called and I will be trespassed. So I left. I said, "Halas, I'm done. I'm done with this." I will still, even though in spite of this, because this is only one store, this has not happened at multiple stores, but I've noticed that Canadian Tire workers are just getting ruder. When it comes to my loyalty program now, with Canadian Tire, I have the free version. I don't have their credit card subscription thingy. I don't deal with any of that. That's riba. I don't want that. It's gross. It's garbage, right? So I did try to purchase, and this was all in goodness and in all fairness. I was just trying to purchase some tissue paper so I could wrap gifts for Eid. That's all I wanted to do that one time. And this is far from this, because this incident about the coffee machine I just told you was today, and the Eid thing was like 6, 7, 8 months ago. I think of this year or last year, I believe. I think last year or this year or something. I don't remember. But this Canadian Tire worker, I literally tried to scan my card. She didn't want to scan my card. Another female I have to deal with at a different store. I asked her, I said, I need you to scan my points card, just so that I can earn points. She said, anything under $5 will not earn points. And she said it in a really rude tone. I said, can you just scan my card? And she took it from me. She scanned it. She gave it back to me. And I called again. I don't want to be. I never try to be the aggressor, but I had to call the store. I said, your employee was beyond rude to me. You need to talk to her. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Canadian Tire hasn't been the best for a long time. People mostly go there for hockey equipment, light bulbs, and in my experience, jackets, winter jackets, winter gear. I go for my winter gear, guys. Honestly, if I'm not going to Walmart or the Dollar Tree, I promise you, I am going directly to Giant Tiger. Forget about, or Mark's Warehouse. Forget about Canadian Tire. They have gone downhill. But I'll still shop there if I really need something from their loyalty program. But other than that, I won't shop there if I don't need anything, obviously. But if I need something, or like I would go there for like a water bottle or a mason jar or something like that. That's like above $5, because you know how inflation works, yeah? So it's this whole mess. A lot of stores, including, and here's something you may not know in support of Free Palestine. Loblaws, so that includes No Frills, Superstore, maybe even Food Basics Metro, places like Zobies. Places like that are supposed to be under the Loblaws corporate. Now, granted, I don't know how much of it is, but I know No Frills has a part to play in that, and they support Israel. So, Free Palestine. Next time you go to No Frills, tell them Free Palestine, because none of this is okay. But if you have to get your groceries from, a grocery store that's like that, then obviously, if that's your only option, otherwise I would switch. I'm not going to judge you for where you shop. But again, same with Costco. I saw them today because I had to go into Costco to look around for something. They're selling Starbucks coffee. Free Palestine, Habibi. Free Palestine. None of this nonsense. Stop selling Starbucks coffee. Enough is enough. No more Starbucks, no more nothing. Okay? Try your hardest, guys. Like, honestly, especially my Muslim viewers. Please, 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 in support of no war going on in the Middle East. Please do not buy from Starbucks or Loblaws or anybody who is the aggressor in the situation. Their workers are already rude as it is. Why make it harder? Why? Also, a woman was verbally, harassed at Fortino's. I promise you guys, I haven't been to Fortino's in a long, long time since, and this is that was during the pandemic, I believe, just when it was starting to, get a little better in some ways. But I haven't been to Fortino's in Ontario for a long time. And I never lived near a Fortino's. I always lived near a Metro or a Superstore or a Zobies. So I don't really know much about Fortino's and its affiliates. But I do know that this woman, this poor Muslim woman, this hijabi woman, I promise you, I just feel so bad. But if you're listening to this, I'm sorry that you got verbally assaulted at Fortino's. None of that's okay, and you can talk to head office about that. She went directly to, funny enough, she went up to the manager who was standing near the doors, and she begged for help because this other woman who doesn't even work there was harassing her, and she begged for help, and the guy said, no, I can't just kick anyone out of the store. You're the store manager. That's your responsibility to trespass somebody if they're harassing another person for no reason. You didn't even try to investigate. You're not even on the woman's side, and you're being an aggressor. That's not okay. So Fortino's, if you're listening to this, I'm absolutely disappointed in you. I don't know you all that well, and I never freaking even bought that many groceries from you. But I can promise you, you will never grace the doors of my household ever again. Shame on you, Fortino's and Loblaws. Enough. We've had enough of your garbage, and you need to pack your shit and get out. Literally. Sorry, guys. I just get so in my feelings sometimes, so if this is sounding like a rant, I'm sorry. So, no more Fortino's or anything like that for me. Just saying. Also, I wanted to show you guys this notepad that I got. So I got more stationery. I'm sorry about the lighting, you guys. I only have my lamp sitting on my desk over there. It's facing the other way, so that's why it's no light. So it comes with a pen, a to-do list. I opened this today, by the way. I got it the other day. And it comes with a little note set. But I'm glad Dollar Tree's trying to take everything, more seriously now. And do a little actual stationery set. Because I feel like they're just cheaping out nowadays. And they don't want to do no stationery set. This is brand new. So I was told that they actually get products, I think. I don't know about the United States, but here in Canada, they get new products every Friday or something. Every Thursday, Friday. So that's exciting, I also wanted to tell you guys, just as a reminder, I will not be putting up any holiday videos. Obviously, I don't celebrate Halloween, and tomorrow is Diwali. It's intertwined with that because of the Hindu Sikh Jain festival. I'm not Hindu, Sikh, or Jain. I'm Muslim, so I do not celebrate Diwali or any of those other festivals or anything, just anything. Valentine's Day, Easter, all that stuff. That's not on my cards. So I'm just giving you guys a gentle reminder that I will not be celebrating any of those holidays, and you will not see a holiday video from me. But tomorrow I am going to put up a vlog and go to the store, and you guys can come along because I need to grab one more thing that I needed. So yeah. I hope you guys are going to have a good season regardless. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. If you're putting up lights on your house and whatnot, if you're going out, if you celebrate Diwali, just be safe, okay, guys? That's all I ask. Be safe. Be with your loved ones and have a good day and have a good night and happy holidays, okay? Bye-bye.